doing today? Thanks for joining me. I hope you have been having a great day. I have. And you got some, water to drink. It's so good for you. And you need to drink a little bit more. Whether you're older than me, my age, younger, a teenager, however old you are, we need to drink more of this and less of all the other stuff. I'd love to just chat with you about something today. Well, really, let's be honest, I'm chatting and you're listening. But I'd love to tell you something today. I've been reading a wonderful book. Actually, Eli and I have been reading it together and we've loved it. I'll tell you about it in a second. First, let me start with a one generation to another sort of idea. So imagine with me that you are back with me in, I'm going to say 1985, because that was a pretty great year. How old was I? 13 years old, and something happened in 1985. Let me tell you what happened. We got cable. Not we personally, but the world got cable. I don't know who got it first, but we lived kind of out in the sticks of a little tiny town in Connecticut. And we were certainly not the first people in the land to get it, but it finally came to our neighborhood somewhere in that vicinity, 85, 86. And wow, that was exciting for a teenager in that time, because suddenly we went from, 2 channels of just same old news in the morning, game shows, soap operas, back to news, TV shows, off. That was the way TV worked back then. And suddenly it didn't go off, and it was just all the kinds of channels you could imagine. There was MTV, which back in the day actually played music videos, strangely enough. There were sports channels for people that just wanted to watch sports all day. This was never a thing before. There were news channels for people that just literally wanted to let their brains fall out watching news all day. Sorry, you can tell that I have a little thing about that. But anyway, all these channels, you could watch anything you wanted all day. It no longer turned off at night. Another thing happened at the same time. The cost of a VCR came down far enough that my father agreed to buy one. I think they were wildly expensive when they first came out, like something crazy, like $1,000 in 1980 or whatever. And he was like, absolutely not. My father, by the way, is alive and well, 86 years old, probably playing golf right now, and he might watch this. So, Dad, thanks for buying us a VCR back in 1980, whatever it was. But here's what I want to tell you about this. When this happened, imagine, a VCR, right? You don't even know what that is if you're young. It's the thing that the little square tape went into, and you could watch a movie at your house. Okay, you don't understand the momentous nature of what that is. Before that, when you could watch a movie, the one time it came out in the theater, and that was it. For example, you watch the movie, okay, I'll tell you, I watched the movie, was it The Jungle Book? I think it was, because I was little in the 70s, with my grandmother, my beloved nanny, that took me to watch The Jungle Book, while my sister, who was like 10 at the time, went with my mom and dad, is this 1976? To watch Jaws, the movie Jaws, from which she has never to this day recovered because it was so terrifying to us. We lived up there, like that's where we lived, kind of near where that movie took place. And what was she? I don't even know, but we're both still afraid of swimming in the ocean because of her experience watching Jaws. I have never watched it to this day because it scared her so much. But anyway, The Jungle Book, Jaws, that's it. You saw it in the movie, and then you're not going to see it again until ever, or if somehow the movie company re-releases it in the theater, you will see it the one time it's in the theater. If you saw it more than one time, it's because you went back to the same theater while it was in there for those 2 or 3 weeks. TV shows didn't replay. Maybe there were reruns. I don't know. I don't think so. Like cable brought the reruns. You just didn't watch things over and over and over. So I'm going somewhere with this. We're reading this book, and it's very good. It's by a man named John Eldredge, who you may have heard of because this one is the one we are reading, Experience Jesus, really. It's so good. It's, I think, pretty new. He's the one that wrote Wild at Heart. A lot of you might remember that book from back in the day, or maybe you've read it recently, but he's such a wonderful thinker, reader. He is, I mean, writer. He's a great reader too. He reads his books on audiobook. And I love when the author reads the book because you can kind of hear more of the intention. But in this book, his premise is this. Let me tell you. Let me just read you a little bit of what he says. He says the premise is that all of us in 2026, it is April 11th, I think, as I'm recording this, 2026, we are all now disciples of the internet. Okay, let that term sink in. And this is what, listen to just a couple of paragraphs of him telling you what that means. Information feels like our salvation, but information is seductive and capricious. Friends, it offers refuge and then it takes it away the very next moment. Life with the internet has severely eroded our confidence that we can even know what's true while accelerating the drive to get to the truth. It's like a gambling addiction. We want to thrive. We want our loved ones to thrive. We're convinced that in order to thrive, we have to find the right information, the latest science. But that information keeps changing. The truths that we hold today are overturned by new information tomorrow. The whiplash has made skeptics of us all, weary skeptics. The cinnamon you use has lead in it. The renowned car company is found guilty of installing illegal devices to bypass emissions tests on their vehicles. Russian hackers generate fake news to influence global elections. That photo you loved that a friend posted, it was fake. AI generated. Do you see what I mean, folks? The internet has eroded your capacity to believe. Through constant contradiction and exposures of deceit, we lose confidence in our capacity to trust. Our faculty of faith collapses into suspicion. How confident are you right now that you can get to the real news, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? How confident are you that your financial future is being well guarded by the folks in charge of guarding it? How confident are you that your government is telling you the truth? Long-term suspicion can lead to what one paper called, quote, active, sophisticated attributional thinking, end quote, meaning we begin to infer ulterior motives in others that may not in fact be there, but that nevertheless diminish our ability to believe. Think politics, how, quote, the other guys, quote, are always up to no good. The internet has discipled us into weary, skeptical pragmatists. Doesn't that get you? This is a great book. It's about being an ordinary mystic. So if you don't want to be an ordinary mystic, don't read the book, but it's very good. So what was I saying before? Well, I'm saying this. Before, when I was a young person, we watched a movie and we're full of wonder. Okay, you had to be there in whatever it was when the first Star Wars came out. And we were sitting in the theater. What year was that? 1977, 78? I don't know. I'm sorry. Purists, I don't remember what year it was, but I was there. And I watched it, and we were sitting in the theater, and it was space. And then the words started scrolling through space. And it looked so real. I'm telling you, little kids of the earth talked about that for weeks, for months, for years afterwards, because how did they do it? They filmed words floating through space. Like we believed it. We were full of wonder. is what I'll say. I guess the bigger kids didn't believe it. I was a little kid. But we saw something and it inspired wonder in us. Well, fast forward to right now, and you can, if you want, stop this video and blow up my face to see every wrinkle and every, I don't know, I probably have peeling skin because we went on vacation and I got a sunburn and now I'm peeling. Like, you can see every imperfection. You can see, oh, look who's here. Maggie has come to join us. You can see every imperfection. You can pick this video apart. You can watch it 100 times in a row and pick it apart. You can do all kinds of things with things that you see on the internet. You can make up all kinds of things and put it on the internet. And I might tell you about that someday. But you can do whatever you want on the internet, true or not, real or not, AI or not. See what I'm saying? We're so skeptical. And here's why this is an alarming thing, because it's attacking your ability to believe. This is why I have this little verse here all the time. The older I get, the more convinced I am that this is it. This is the most important thing in your life to understand. Do you believe God? Not any God, not your. I printed this out. Obviously, you can tell. I printed it out on my printer. I wanted a sign. Go Maggie. I wanted a sign that said "Believe God." So I looked online. I looked on Amazon. I looked on Etsy. I looked at Hobby Lobby. I looked everywhere for a sign that said "Believe God." But there isn't a sign that says "Believe God." There's lots of signs that say "Believe." Well, just believe. And you can put it out at Christmas, and maybe it's about Santa. Or I'm sure a lot of Christians have that in their house, and they mean this: believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. But it doesn't say that. It just says believe. There's signs that say believe yourself. There's signs that say believe science. There's signs that say believe your heart, believe aliens. I don't know. There's signs that say believe all kinds of things. But there isn't a sign that says believe in the Most High God and His Son who gave His life for you, Jesus Christ. And that is actually the defining moment of every one of our lives. Are we going to believe God is as good as He says He is or not? Are we going to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God or not? And let me tell you, the whole world is conspiring against your faith. It is trying to make you not believe anything. It is trying to make you believe that nothing is real, nothing is true, nothing is worth your belief. Well, they're almost right. They're almost right. But there actually is one very, very important, all-important person that you must believe, and that's God. Whether things are going well or not, whether things are looking great or not, no matter what, are we going to believe that God is as good as He says He is, and that He is who He says He is, and that He has done what He says He's done, or not? And I say, yes, let's believe Him. Don't be a disciple of the internet, or try to stop being one. I'm going to try, and I encourage you to try with me. Get some books that are made of paper. Put down your phone. Push stop right now and walk away from your device, and maybe go outside and work in your garden, or go for a walk. Do something away from the artificial world that we spend way too much time in. Talk to your family. Have a great time. Play a game together. Do something with real people. Unplug from that thing that's stealing your belief, that's making you a skeptic of everything, mostly of God. I just want to encourage you today. I've loved this book. I've been enjoying it so much. we listened to it on the audiobook place that we have, and then I loved it so much that I ordered a copy so I could look at it too. There are some wonderful prayers to pray in here. It's just really a lovely, lovely book about knowing Jesus, really. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening.